It was an absolute buzz, and I was extremely lucky not just to fly in this amazing jet, but also fly with Woody, who is our display pilot, and he has been since just before the last Avalon.
What can we expect of today?
Well, we can expect a lot of high G manoeuvres and sequences as the Rhino lines up here at the Australian International Air Show.
And we can expect pyro, so there will be pyro, just a warning to those who are easily startled, also just a heads up to photographers as well.
Yeah, so you're in for some amazing photos here at the Australian International Air Show. And on behalf of Woody Langers and the entire team at 82 Wing, we want to welcome you along here to the Australian International Air Show, and of course our A-18F Super Hornet display. Or dogfighting. You can watch how they can seemingly point the nose wherever they want at almost any speed. You can see the guns there. In the A-18F Super Hornet coming in from the right. So watch how the Rhino seems to skip to a halt, a technique we can use to flush out an adversary to go on the offensive. Not that the Rhino nose down before recovering level again. Spectacular move. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, this is a constantly evolving routine, and moves like that slow loop were brought in particularly to do for the Avalon Air Show. So it takes weeks training in the simulator and actually getting out into the aircraft. Here's the high-speed pass. You see them turning in from the right, you'll see the nose start to point upwards at 25 degrees higher than the aircraft's direction of travel. Now this is known as the angle of attack, with a Super Hornet capable of up to 50 degrees of angle of attack in a dogfight. So this slow speed performance is yet another capability that makes the Rhino such an intimidating aircraft to fly against. This is also a great opportunity to get the cameras out and check out the current weapons loadout, which includes 2 short-range heat-seeking missiles on the wingtips and 2 long-range guided missiles on the wing pylons. And I know people will be asking, how many of these missiles can a Rhino hold? Well, a lot. They also have an internal twin-wheel gun that fires at 100 rounds per second. I would urge people to keep their cameras out, just like I said, to grab some photos, because the Rhino now accelerate to over 1,000 kilometres per hour before pulling to the 7.5 G limiter and climbing vertically in the blink of an eye. I'll give you a tip, there might be some fire on this one. Now again, with this move, the crew will be straining all of their muscles as the G-force is crushing back into their seats. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look to your right as Woody and Langers now flying at high speed. They'll kick out into their circuit and configure for landing. Some of the most combat-capable and combat-ready assets for the Australian Defence Force. In protection of Australia, its borders and national interests. Their readiness often means deploying and being away. Right, as the boys conduct their final salute to you by lighting the burners, and they'll squat the jet one last time. Langers and all of the aviators under 82 week.